It's Monday. It's the start of another week of training. And it's going to feel weird to say, but I actually feel slightly cold this morning. It's about 16 degrees. I'm only a third of a mile into the run, so that's probably why. I'm sure I'll warm up. It's nice to feel not boiling hot for once. Running through the woods today. Bit of a change of scenery. You can see here how scorched everything is now. Looks like a hayfield. In fact, actually, it is grass. Not had any rain here, proper rain, for a couple of weeks now, really, it feels like. There are worries that a drought is on the way. But anyway, this is not about the weather. This channel is about running. So yeah, we're up and at it. Nice and early today, 6 AM. What's become quite a standard run in this training program. 4 miles easy. That's it. My breathing does feel a bit heavier than normal at this pace. Not sure what's going on there. I'm quite tired. Haven't had any alcohol all weekend, so can't be that. Who knows? So those of you who watched the video from last week will know that that week wasn't my best week by any stretch of the imagination. I didn't do all the miles I'd planned, and my long run didn't go very well. But it's all behind me now. This is a new week, and all we can do is look forward to what's to come. And hopefully this week will be a lot better. But that's it for now. Put the camera away and just crack on with it. See you later. And we are done. 4 miles in the bank, nice and early in the week. It's not even 7 AM yet. It's humid as anything, so muggy. That was not an enjoyable run, really. Felt like, you know, when you just got out of the shower and there's sort of mist in the air and you feel damp, and I feel like that, to be honest. It's horrible. Ugh. We need a good thunderstorm here. Clear the air a bit and rejuvenate some of that dead wildlife as well. Oh, dead plant life, I should say. As you saw in the woods, it just looks like a hayfield. Anyway, good start to the week. Hopefully we're on a roll now. So I'll be back tomorrow with a little progression run. Catch you tomorrow. Alright, welcome to Tuesday. 4 mile progression run today. 1 mile easy, 1 mile at marathon pace, which I'm doing currently, 1 at tempo pace, and 1 at easy. I'm wearing the Endorphin Pro 2s today, and they do have a tendency to make me want to go faster, so I have to slow it down a bit. I can't wait to try these on a full out 5k, to be honest. Might have to do that at some point. There we go, back to marathon pace. Good stuff. There's a nice breeze today, which is helping cool me down a bit. It's still humid, it's not that sunny either. So, gonna get on with the rest of the run. That's the marathon pace done, and the third mile, it wasn't tempo pace, it was interval pace. And that absolutely destroyed me. Soaking wet, my heart rate was through the roof, around 172 in zone 5. But I did it, pretty sure, in the right time as well. So now it's a slow run, 1 mile easy, back home. I'm still going too fast, I'm doing 9:35 instead of 10:30, so I better concentrate and slow it down and have a quick chat when I'm done. Oh, thank God that's over and done with. That was a hard workout today, once again. The heat is kicking my backside. The sun very helpfully decided to come out in full blast just as I started the interval pace mile. Thanks, sun. How did we get on? So lap 1, easy pace, 10:14, so that's too fast. Should be 10:30 at quickest. Second mile is 9:28, which is spot on. Should be between 9:20 and 9:40. That's my marathon pace. And mile 3 was 8:16, so that's slightly too fast, 4 seconds too fast. Had some issues with the GPS going under trees and stuff, showing slower than it was evidently, so that's about 4 seconds too quick, but that does explain why it absolutely destroyed me. And then the final easy pace mile was 10 minutes, so again that's too fast. So no wonder I'm exhausted. Nearly every lap was too fast. Never mind. I guess it's good though. It's these shoes, man. It's these shoes. They just want me to go faster. They feel good the faster you go. So that's Tuesday done. Tomorrow I'll do my strength training, and then Friday long run, and we're done for the week already. But yes, decidedly better week so far, although the long run could be challenging this week, but I will tell you more about that on Friday. So it's Friday once again. It's 6:30 in the morning and I'm on my long run, 14 miles today, currently 3 miles in. So the long run today is structured as follows: 10 miles easy, 3 at marathon pace, and then 1 easy pace. Should be okay. Haven't exactly worked my route out yet. Not sure about doing a simple out and back because I'm planning on going down quite a steep hill and I don't really fancy going back up it, but I might do, we'll see. It's quite a bit cooler today. When I set off it was about 14 degrees and I actually felt a little bit chilly on my shoulders, which is a good sign. I'm not feeling chilly now, but I'm not feeling stupidly hot either. There's a nice little breeze as well, which really helps. So yeah, it's looking a lot more positive this week. Fingers crossed. I think the 3 marathon pace miles though after 10 miles is going to be easy. It's going to be interesting. I don't think I left it that late in the run before. It's interesting how the last few runs, long runs, it's only been 3 miles at marathon pace. Would have thought that would have increased by now, but I guess plenty of time for that. At the moment, I suppose the focus is just increasing the length of the run, which makes sense. So, as I said before, I'm going to trust in the plan. So I've got the hydration vest on, obviously. I've got Tailwind in this one, which is my nutrition and electrolyte solution, and just water in this one. I've also got a spare bottle of water in the back of my pack just in case, because it is 14 miles. I don't want to get caught out without enough water. It's still hot, really, you know, and the sun could come out any minute, and then as soon as that sun comes out it gets a lot warmer. As you can see, I'm not even wearing sunglasses this morning, which is a good sign. It's nice to have a little bit of a cooler run out today. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who left a nice comment last week about my slight downer of a week. As I said in the comments, I was well and truly over it by Saturday afternoon. Just got on with the rest of the weekend. You know, as I said at the time, I think it's important to be real in these videos. Actually, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it sucks, sometimes we get annoyed. So, and this is a warts and all training series, so of course, and again, you know, it's good for me to look back on it. I think maybe one thing I did is potentially underestimate that run. I bought 1 bottle of fluid out with me, that was it. Hindsight, probably could have done with a bit more water, could have done with hydrating a little bit more before I went out. Like today, for example, I drank half a litre of water with an electrolyte tablet first thing when I woke up, just to help hydrate myself. You know, because on race day, I would have breakfast in the morning, make sure I drank electrolytes then. So, I haven't bothered taking any calories in this morning, but that's what this tailwind is for. And as I said before, you know, generally, I actually really enjoy my long runs. They're actually probably my favourite run of the week. So it's all about just getting out there, going the long distances, predominantly at an easy pace, chilled out pace. I actually really enjoy running easy. You know, it's nice to run fast sometimes, but most of the time, and even today, I'm finding that easy pace, it's getting easier. So my plan suggests booking in a race soon, which I might do soon. There is Clacton half marathon coming up in a few weeks, so that'd be interesting to either run that all out, see how my half marathon time's improved, or if it's going to be a scorching hot day, I may just run it at marathon pace, like as a mini dress rehearsal. But either way, that would replace my long run for the week. So just need to work out the logistics and then book that up. Oh, it's a lovely day. Lovely day. Look at that. Still nice. Again, see how dry everything is. We desperately need a good rain shower here in the southeast. Right, anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now because I haven't really got anything else to say. Nearly 4 miles done. Ticking them off. Right, 8 miles done. So we're over halfway. I decided to do an out and back, so I'm currently going up that hill that I said I wasn't sure about, which is why my breathing is a bit heavier. I did my strength session yesterday, so I was a little bit worried about sore legs today, but they seem okay. Sign, I guess, that the strength training is paying off. I didn't do it last week in the end, the strength training, so I've got to stop skipping that because it's really important. Alright then, so I'm going to tackle the rest of this hill and then I'll check back in when we're going to hit the marathon pace miles. 9.87 miles done, and I think it's going to get interesting in a minute. My right hamstring is beginning to feel a little bit tight. I'm starting to feel a bit fatigued, and I'm about to have to do 3 miles at marathon pace. And that's what it's all about, eh? Because in just over 10 weeks I'm going to have to do 26.2 miles at marathon pace. So this is going to be fun. The sun's out now, starting to warm up. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the morning, but I got this. I can do this. Easy peasy. Just got to take it 1 mile at a time. Right, here we go. Marathon mile number 1. Marathon pace mile number 1, go. Feels a lot faster when you've done 10 miles at easy pace. 9:40. Okay, too fast now. I need to do between 9:20 and 9:40 minute miles. Too fast still. Nine 10. Still too fast. Right, I'm going to stop filming so I can concentrate. Check back later. Alright, we've settled down now. Didn't take too long, less than half a mile to get into a good rhythm. Although that's slipping now, but it's good for me to practice filming at this pace, because I'm going to try and film on race day a bit more than I normally do. So what training is all about, isn't it? Replicating what you're going to do on the day. So this is not the easiest pace in the world to maintain at the moment. Having done 10 miles already, to suddenly kick it up a gear, quite tough, to be honest. And again, like race day, you're constantly having to keep an eye on your pace, constantly having to give yourself a verbal kick to get going, and a physical kick. Whereas easy, you can sort of bumble around, but again with the race pace, there's only about a 20-second pace differential. Yeah, 9:20 to 9:40, that's 20 seconds. So leeway, whereas easy pace is a good minute. And that's what, when I did my half marathon in March, doing 9-minute miles the whole time to get my sub 2 goal, I was constantly having to push myself on from about mile 5, you know, constantly having to check in with yourself. Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Maintaining it. And that's what a lot of the marathon is about. Not just the fitness, it's the discipline, it's the motivation, it's the mindset. I am nicely dialed in now. Doing 9:35 pace pretty much consistently now. Alright, check back in a little bit. Just over 11.5 miles done, so I'm halfway through my race pace miles. Thing is, when I first started I thought, oh god, don't know if I can hold this pace for 3 miles, but, and I know it sounds obvious, but you don't think about it at the time, those miles are quicker. So although I'm having to hold the pace for 3 miles, I'm not having to hold it for as long in terms of time, because this last mile and a half has flown by. That's going to make it easier to hold the pace, obviously, which I'm still doing pretty well. Yeah, feeling really good. Should smile more, but channel my inner Kipchoge. That's what he does when it gets tough. He smiles more, and you know what? It does kind of help. So make a good thumbnail. Alright, enough horsing around. Let's finish this 3 mile block. So I just scratched myself quite nastily running past a tree. So there's the blood, here's the sweat. Where are the tears? Well, hopefully there won't be any tears today, but you never know. And it's okay to cry on a run and on race day. In fact, I think if you don't cry at one point during a marathon, you're probably not doing it right. 0.08 mile to go. Time to start the sprint finish. Here we go. Done. To walk for a second, just to slow down a bit. That was good. Feeling hard at the end, but if I could have pushed for another mile or two, I think. Right, let's start the easy run. Oh, feels like I'm going so slow now. I'm actually still going too fast. Okay, so interestingly enough, I've just passed through 30.11 miles in just under 2 hours 19 minutes, and last August, just over a year ago, I did the Vitality Big Half, and I set my PB half marathon at 2:18:52, I think it was, or 42, something like that. So I've almost equalled that PB from a year ago in a training run, where 10.1 miles of that run were easy trading pace. So if that doesn't give you an idea of my progression, then I don't know what will, to be quite honest, because when I ran that PB, I was pushing harder than I'd ever pushed before, and I was absolutely spent by the end. I didn't even have enough energy for a sprint finish at the Vitality. Right then. Okay. 11:10 pace. That's alright, that's acceptable. Cruise along at this until I get home. But I'm gonna just check out now, and I'll talk to you when I'm done. And we're done. So the race pace miles were 9:19, just too fast. 9:27, spot on. And 9:21, yep, spot on again. On the faster end, but within the 9:20, 9:40 bracket. So really pleased with that. And all the easy miles were within the pace as well. It's just amazing the difference a week makes, isn't it, really? This time last week I really struggled with a 9-mile run, but you know, things were different then. It was hotter, humid, and there was no breeze. And today it's a fair amount cooler, although it's pretty warm now. It's nowhere near as humid, and there's a little breeze to cool me down as well, although that breeze was a headwind at one point when I was going uphill. So I don't know, you know, I was a bit more prepared for this as well. I'd brought plenty of water with me, whereas last week I only brought one bottle, when really probably could have done with 2 bottles just in case. And you know, today I had that spare bottle in my pack which I didn't actually use, but again, it's always better to have these things and not need them than to need them and then not have them. Oh yeah, that rounds the week off nicely then. So I've done 18 miles in total, half an hour strength session. Yeah, brilliant week, massive contrast to last week. Really pleased with how the training's going. Rest at the weekend, then back on it on Monday. So if you've raced at the weekend, or let me know how you got on. Love to hear if you had any races or anything, or just how your training's going. Pop a comment. Yeah, but anyway, just polar opposite to last week. So pleased with myself, and roll on next week. See you later.